guys, so I'm going to clean out the weed hatch today to see if there's anything around the propeller. It's not something I would say you need to do every day, but I've only done it once in our journey so far, and we've done almost 100 miles so far. So I'm going to clean it and take it all apart, check there's anything around it. We've gone through quite a lot of shallow water, and I'm just a bit worried there's stuff stuck in there. So let's get cracking. Right, I've got some bricks on top of the weed hatch, not only to help it stay down as an added precaution, but also as a bit of ballast. Once we do the fit out, we'll ballast it properly, but in the meantime I need some sort of ballast to make sure that the back end was a bit lower as it was floating a bit high. So, got to undo the catch that holds the weed hatch in place, which kind of hooks in and then presses down on top of the big metal plate, which I'll show you in just a moment. So let's get this out, which is this piece. And then from there I can lift the whole weed hatch out. Not sure if it'll fit through this gap, might need to do it down there, but let's give it a quick go. No, it won't, so let's go down here. Which is this here. Now, when we bought the boat, this was rusted solid. Almost unusable, but I put it in some white wine vinegar, left it in there for a couple of weeks, and it all sanded off. This here was absolutely sea solid, one massive lump of rust. Done the same thing with this. After a couple of weeks I was able to ease it and works absolutely fine. So white wine vinegar costs about £5 for 5 litres. Really well. Now when we put the weed hatch down, we need to make sure that this rubber seal is underneath it, as this is what clamps it down and make sure that water can't get into the boat. Ultimately the weed hatch is there so we can check for weeds and make sure the propeller is okay. But if we don't clamp it down tight enough, water will come in the boat and we'll sink within minutes. So very crucial that this is down and this is nice and tight.
See YouTube for a couple of examples of sinking boats.
Okay, if you want to look down here, that is the weed hatch. So right down there, you won't be able to see because it's all cloudy because it's canal water, but it's down there is the propeller. So I'm going to have to stick my hand in there. Bearing in mind it is -1 at the moment, and just feel around the propeller, make sure there's nothing stuck. Fingers crossed it won't. If there is, I'll be able to pull it out. I have seen on YouTube some people have got duvets wrapped around it, which I imagine would be an absolute nightmare. Luckily, I know that's not the case with this, but we're going to give it a good old clean. As you can see down here, there is absolutely loads of water here, which is a bit of a worry because I don't want water just sitting on top of metal. It's clearly going to rust it. Now, this has had a new swim welded on underneath this, so this is the old metal. So underneath it is where the new metal is, but I don't want it getting wet. Now, I think the water's getting in there because there's holes here where this plate is. So what I think I'm going to do at some point is I need to try and seal this somehow. Still want to be able to lift it up so I can get to the weed hatch nice and easy. But I'm going to have to try and fill these holes in and maybe put a gasket around there because the water sitting there is just not a good idea. So I think that's something we'll do when I'm in the marina back in May. We've got a bit more time on our hands.
You've got some visitors behind you, Dan.
Right, here goes. That is so cold. Like ridiculously cold.
Can you feel anything?
Thankfully, nothing at all. Freezing cold. Look how wet my arm's gone. I'm freezing. Oh. So it's all about putting it back together. So I want to make sure the seal's nice and clean, dry. So also the face that it goes on. So I'm just going to get that good old white, good old rag. Top. The other side of white. Feed the weed hatch back through under here.
I take it there's only one way that the weed hatch will go back in, so yes. There's no wrong way of doing it.
No, they have this one, and the majority of them have a little deflectors on them, which deflects the water up from the propeller. So that must go in only one way, but it will only fit one way on this particular one. I'm not sure what others. I imagine they would all be the same, only will fit one way. Now I'm just making sure the seal is definitely all round, not being pinched anywhere, and that's sitting nice and straight all the way around. See this? back in.
Dave. Dave.
Screw it back down. Now, thankfully, we've got the fire going nice and hot, so I'll be going there in a minute just to warm myself up again before we set off for the day. All done?
Hey Dan, what you doing?
Well, I bought some of these G-clamps for the weed hatch because it's quite old and I'm a bit paranoid about any water leaking in. As well as the main clamp, I'm going to put some of these G-clamps at each four corners just to give it some added security. Now, being out of elements, I don't want it to corrode and I can't get them undone. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this grease, just a Stern gland grease, on the threads, just to aid with not seizing up, basically, because that would be a nightmare.
Now, would you say that's a handy alternative for someone who possibly doesn't have the, say, a rubber sealant?
I'm not an expert, but it's a good way of clamping it down. You would always need to have the seal. If you don't have a seal, metal on metal will not seal together, so you have to have the seal. But if your clamp is a bit dodgy or you haven't got a clamp, I can't see why this won't work. This is just something I want to do, not something I suggest everyone else does, but it's something that I'm going to do just as my added security to help my paranoia.
And they were cost effective?
4 of them cost £6.84.
And was that available online?
Yeah, it was from one of those handy places that you can go to.
You can more or less get them
I'm
from
not sure if I can mention them or not.
more or less generic.
Yes. So that's all done.